Right, good afternoon and thank you for joining us right here, right now on Switch TV on the second day of the last month of 2021. And of course, just a couple of days before the year takes again another shift. I'm Robert Omo and our sign language interpreter is Tracy Dorcas. Saudi Arabia has announced the detection of its first case of COVID-19 Omicron variant. According to the country's Ministry of Health, the variant was detected in an inbound citizen traveling from the North African country. Right to this, another story. The fear of being infected with the newly discovered coronavirus variant Omicron has pushed a lot of Kenyans to go for their COVID-19 vaccines as the cases of the potentially more contagious variant keeps increasing. Here is our very own Apollo James with the story. Thank you so much. That story was produced by Chepto Boyd and voiced by Shilangetich. A 6-story parliament building constructed by China's Shanghai Construction Group is nearing completion in Zimbabwe, which is set to replace the 100-seat structure used by lawmakers of the country. The National Museum of Afghanistan has managed to protect its precious collection from being destroyed or stolen during the 3-month closure because of the country's unstable condition, a remarkable success which the curator attributes to the efforts from his fellow staff and Taliban members. Miriam Mujahid with the story. Now, that story there by Shilangetich on the visit by South African President to Nigeria brings us to a short commercial break. We'll be back with more. Stay with Switch. The local state authorities in Lagos, Nigeria's commercial capital, have rejected the judicial inquiry report that concluded a massacre occurred during a crackdown on protesters in the city last year. The End SARS protest in October 2020 began over police brutality but spread into the largest anti-government rallies in Nigeria's modern history. Here is Chepto Boyd. Investors have been urged to take advantage of Africa's arable land to drive sustainable agriculture and increase food production. This was amongst the conclusion of the business leaders and policymakers at the 4th edition of the EU-Africa Business Summit in Marrakech, held to promote businesses and policy initiative between both continents. They added that the EU-African partnership needs to deliver a genuine partnership with the policy objectives, standards and rules that are in interest of both continents, particularly after the interruption due to COVID-19 pandemic. Here is Lemayan. Thank you so much, Lemayan. A 26-year-old Abdurrahman Nionizeye, who was initially a part-time private tutor, after noticing how costly home tutoring is in Rwanda, has now invented an e-learning platform known as Smart Class Rwanda that currently serves a wide range of secondary students across the country. 26 minutes past the hour, and thank you so much, Shilangetich, for wrapping up the bulletin. I'm Robert Omo, and the sign language interpreter has been Tracy Dorcas. The production bit of this bulletin has been made possible by our very own Sazabunga. Enjoy the rest of your viewing.